Rukaiya, please start.
Assalamu alaikum everyone and a very good evening to all of you. I Rukaya Imran welcomes you all in today's discussion forum. Our today's topic is my best friend. I will take name one by one and we will start. So I wanted to start with Muhammad Shakil. Muhammad Shakil, please. Sir, maybe there is a network issue with you. You will. Okay, now I wanted to invite Aliza Queser. Aliza Queser.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Please
Actually,
continue.
no, actually, can I request you to can I go later? Because I feel like I always go first. So I would rather listen to people first.
Okay, Lisa. Okay, no problem. Now
Thank you.
we'll start with Nazia Shakir. Udba Fatima. Udba Fatima, are you with us? Nazia Shakil. Nazia, please, guys, if you're there, please unmute yourselves.
My audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible. Please continue.
Yeah. Sorry for that. Because I think network issue now. I am. Yeah. So today topic is best friend. I think this topic is repeating again. So don't worry. Okay. So I'm starting this group discussion. Best friend. So best friend is a very unique and vital role playing in our life, offering companionship, support, understanding that goes beyond ordinary friendship. Who it's my point of view. It's best friends that who provide us shoulder to learn on the time of a during a tough time. Who accept you for who you are, false or wrong. Appreciate your strength and weakness, and understand your weakness. Trust is foundation. It's a basic principle friend is that uh, trust. Trust is the fundament of a friendship. So means keeping your secret and standing with you on tough time. Uh, uh, it's a very dilemma. Means what we choose, your good friend or a bad friend. It's a two type of friend, but friend who have you guide in always right path. This is a definition of friend. You always support in a tough time. It's means when you good time. So this is the quality of a friend. So basic things when you make a friend. So it's a very you can say it is a cell of fundamental friend is a trust. If any person when you talking to someone who have trust means so this is a very good friend. If you have not trust, so this is not your good friend. So I want to wind up this session. Sorry, not session. It's discussion with Sheikh. तुम तकल्लुफ को भी इखलास समझते हो फराज दोस्त होता नहीं हर हाथ मिलाने वाला थैंक यू हैव अ नाइस डे
Thank you, sir, and well said. Now I wanted to invite Adila Rafi.
Assalamualaikum everyone.
Walaikum assalam.
Myself Adila Rafiq, as today's topic is my best friend. A best friend is someone who is always there for us and through good times and bad times. We can share everything with them, and it is also said a friend in need is a friend indeed. We can share our problems with them and help each other to solve it. If we want to make a friend, first we need to be a friend. And my best friend name is Aspi, and she's my cousin sister. We play together, talk about our school, and do all the things together. And I really enjoy her company. And a true friend always feel happy for our success. Thank you.
Well said, Adila. Now I wanted to invite, okay, Masroor Alam.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum and very good evening. This side. So,
Walaikum Assalam.
uh, thanks for the opportunity. As the today topic is very interesting about a best friend. So when we talk about school time best friend, so they are three best friend. One is Nuran Ahmad, and second one is Mazhar, and third one is Inamur Rahman. And still we are friend. And after joining university, so best friend are Muhammad Danish and uh, Muhammad Tufail and yeah, Rafiqur Rahman. So when we talk about this friend, so I am blessed. So I have a friend like this. So they have a very motivated and positive person, polite person. They have a very every friend has a unique quality. One we talk one of friend has a very kindness person. I learn from them. He always ready for help other. Even he prefer to other task. Even he fail his task, and he did not take much dedicated like his self task. While he when any friend and any other asking for help, then he always ready for uh, them. So, and another friend has a good quality like he is honesty, and I learn from them. I learn from him when we talk. So try to speak always honesty, and sometimes this honesty may current scenario some harm, but in long term when talk about this honesty, so surely it's help a lot. And the one another friend has a good quality about team building, means always take care of our colleague and classmate. I learn from this thing from him, and currently I am working, so I applied for that one. So I am blessed for such a type of friends I have, and still we are talking on weekend and enjoy a lot when we visit a native place. So met one another and enjoyed that day, and very happy moment when we meet each other. So one share I would like to share. दोस्ती वो नहीं जो पैसे से तौली जाए, दोस्ती वो नहीं जो पैसे से तौली जाए, दोस्ती तो वो है जो दिल से निभाई जाए. This means friendship is not something that can be measured by money. True friendship is the one that is fulfilled with the heart. So that's it from my side. Thank you.
Well said, Masroor. Why, Shakil, why do you want to say something?
Yeah. I want to say something. Uh, uh, my question to all participants: how can identify my friend is a best friend? Because I have not best friend.
May I continue? Yes, you continue.
Who will speak first? The can give me answer.
Actually, one of sister already started, so my request, please continue. Then I will continue.
Yeah. You can ladies first.
Do you mean me? Okay, shall I answer your question?
Yes, Meher, please answer.
Okay, so Shakil bhai asked, how can we recognize a friend, a true friend? I would like to say that it has to be a friend who not only not only laughs at you in good times, but also is there to to pass a shoulder to lean on at times of hard times. So I mean, a friend has to be there at worst situations, at worst situations, at bad, at good. So it's a part of life. A friendship has to go through, and it never recants anything and never judges you, and uh, and it's often there for you, however you are striving for. It's the one place. It is that one corner of your life that you know you can rely upon. So I think that is what I think is true friendship is. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Shakil bhai, do you want to ask any other question or should I
I
name?
second. Yeah. How can make friend? What is trick you when you use? How can you? Because some people can make easily friend, but I am not expert in this field. How can anyone can give me a trick or solution? Because I want to also make friend, but I have not a quality. So I want to adapt this quality for making a friend.
Part? Yes, Masroor bhai.
Yes, actually, when
Shakil,
I
please feel free to answer the question.
may I continue?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yes, from my observation, I think this is not related to any rocket science knowledge about this. So I thought best friend is when we started from school time. So that who close there and most of the thing and I say means their quality thinking thought match and who and a person where we talk more time, so this may automatically happen friends. So still one of my school friend, we talk on weekend 2 3 hours and after watching this time I did not expect so 3 hour passed and so this may happen and their thought match with one another. And so when we observe, so my best friend from school time and university time also, so they are 60 student in diploma engineering time and B time also 70 student. But when we talk about best friend, so we already talk together sometime lab practical experiment we have done one another. But there are some criteria like I am a religious person, so I offering namaz and 2 3 friend always offering namaz, so we go there mosque with together and evening taking a cup of tea, so we take we go there also and study together in a library. So after this always automatically we have a good bonding one another, and the result is best friend. And in bachelor of engineering time there is a evening course, so many person are working in their professional, but we talk everyone since at that time not doing job. So learn which profile they are working, what is the scope of and what is the future, and how to get your job profile job. So then mostly I have talked every colleague, but the result which related to my interest, and that one is electrical designer in SP3D, and one of friend have 7 years experience in same profile. Then we connect them, and most of the time spend and learn from them. So this is my end. That's it. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So I want to say, Shakil bhai, if you have any other question, we will take it after the completion of participants. Okay. So now I wanted to invite Ali Azhar. Ali
Yes,
Azhar.
hello. Am I
Yes, you
audible,
are audible.
Yam?
Please continue. Yes, Mr. Asghar, please. Okay. I think Mr. Ali Asghar is left. Now I want to invite Aliza Quasar.
Hello,
Aliza,
am I audible?
yes, Aliza.
Yeah, thank you very much for assisting to my request. And that's why I actually wanted to talk about it later compared to the other people because I tend to perceive the topic as in another whole new version. So thankfully, I listened to other people and I made my mind that I have to talk about this rather than talking about simply my best friend because again the topic is a bit repetitive. So I
It's
felt
okay,
that
Aliza.
yeah. So basically, I wanted to like earlier I wanted to talk about only my friend, only my like best friend, but now I would like to talk about that like how what like basically like we have some questions right here like what do you mean by a best friend and why how can we form them why do we need them so I would like to clear this right now so that basically see first of all that we have some like relations that are actually further formed by gods and then further we form other relations where we form it on the earth and that also is basically like that is also destined in one way and further best friends are required because not like it's not like always your family will be there with you and they're always like you're not your familiar your family situation is different with your school life or with your college life and like that is like and it's not like you will only have your friend within the college or the school life it can also be within your family as one of the participants said and her cousin sister she mentioned and further is that like a best friend is required to have like make it bearable for you to like in this world because yet again there are multiple situations where you need someone's opinion except out of your family or someone who is actually able to understand what you want to do and what you want to talk about and even if you are talking about rubbish stuff that's that is like more that is like that actually happens I have talked about it a lot of like foolish topics and that again my friends have listened to me like better than other people and yeah so basically a best friend is required because it's not a necessary requirement I'm just talking about that why a best friend is needed like why do we need why do I require a best friend so it actually further teaches you a whole new world of bonding and compassion and joy of life and further that a good a best friend that I would like to talk about even a good friend that actually is that actually helps you if you want to reach to your goals, if you want to like understand something, like it basically helps you to like reach your goals in one way. It's not like not only required to help you reach goals, but it does help you out in one way. And further, it not creates any trouble for you, and further actually like stays with you when you need them the most. So I'm not the best person to talk about that. Why do we need how do we make a best friend? But generally speaking, it's more or less that if you give time to that relation, then if the other person is also like interested in like giving that relation more investment in that, more investing in time or nurturing it, then only a good friendship can actually occur. And it's more or less like you plant a flower and it starts blooming. So that's something you have to further put your trust into it, put your investment into it, and like in sort of like happiness, joyous, and all type of stuff. And basically what you need to do is that if you like someone as your and you want them to be your friend, try to put a bit of your efforts into it and try to be with them. If you like if they are going for some a party or something, or if they need your help in something, and it's more or less like if the other person is also interested in that, and then it automatically becomes a friendship. And that actually happened with me, so that's why I can explain that well. And as I think it was Shakil said that actually mentioned it, that trust is very important in a friendship. The moment the trust is broken, that friendship is no less than a broken vessel, or like in an empty vessel. And further, I would love to talk about the people who have been the best friend in my life. It's not only one person, it's multiple people, thankfully, that I can actually come across this topic, because I personally never felt that I actually had good friends. But yeah, I do have some. And that is like one of my best friend I can consider is my mom, because she understands me the best and further helps me with anything that I ask. Anything. She's a mother who has actually done her bachelor's in English, and I can ask her anything regarding my science subject or anything else or any life situation or anything else. Like it can be anything. It can be something rubbish talk as well, or some sort of thing that I felt in one day in my class. It can be anything. And if she further saves me from trouble, either it is from my parents, either it is from my dadi or nani, it's the same thing. And further, that she teaches me the best things that she could teach me, and further wishes me the best in my life. And further, I would like to talk about that I have two best friends, and I would not be telling their name because I feel like that might be a privacy invasion. I do not use, even I don't like that. So further, I would like to talk about basically name it as friends A and B if I want to talk about them. They are my best friends, and actually, I cannot really believe that I actually have some best friends, but they were there at my worst situations. When I was more or less, I'm not a very friendly person, so when I was actually at my grumpiest situation, they were actually there. And it almost felt like fate that I needed someone to stabilize my normal life, because it's not like always our family will be there, and that's the same thing that I mentioned earlier. And it was really unbearable for me in classes, and I was not able to form bonds. And having a like not having a friend is really difficult. It's really difficult. And further, if you need a friend, then it becomes more difficult. If a person doesn't need a friend, then it's up to them, right? And further, and both of my friends A and B, like they have a really contrasting features, but we have managed to find a common ground, and both are lovely, lovely, lovely. And we like further, I talked about it earlier, that we usually give time to our friendship. So I and like my other two friends further gave time to our friendship. We respected each other's privacy. We supported each other, and further, like we never hold back each other. The most important thing is that even one of my friends actually left for her higher education into another city, and that is still near to us, but it was like quite wrecking for us, because like usually what we feel like is that long distance friendship can never actually happen. Like you lose your connections, all that stuff. But I was really happy. I did not show it. I was discontent, and I was really unhappy that she's leaving. But I showed my best that I'm really happy that she had pursued her higher education at a much better place. And I am really happy to have these two in my life. Thank you very much.
Okay, well said, Aliza. Now I wanted to invite Meher Ahmed. Meher, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Thank you for inviting me. So, I want to take a personal angle to this discussion. I haven't prepared it because I felt I wanted to talk about it from my heart rather than just preparing it consciously. So I don't have many friends in college because I mostly live in amnesia of my past days, and I don't find that friendship as I found that in my school life. So, but I did used to have friends, a friend circle, and a best friend in my school life. We were very young. We entered outside the threshold of our house when for our sixth stand for the studies of sixth standard, when we were just children and barely 15 years of age in Alberca Public School. And my best friend's name was Faiza. We were all very intimidated by her because she was good in all things that one can count of, either painting, sports, and volleyball, academics. She was just good at everything. And little did I know that in a year or two I would live with her for 5 years, and then I would and we would share pillows, and I would push her out of the bed while sleeping, and we just grew up together. And she just had to constantly drown herself with my drama in school. And in school she would have to bear scoldings on my account, but she was always very patient to me and very patient with me and loved me for who I was. And she was always there for me when I had issues with my home, because I grew up in a very toxic household. So she was always there for me. And I tried being with her when she was going through asthma attacks and many things like that. And anything could in life could happen, and I would just run to her, and knowing that after that everything would be all right. So she was always very strong. And also, it would be a crime to not to mention that she had best sense of humor possible. And as of now, my friend has went off grid after her NEET exams. Her parents have pressured her into doing that for 2 years. So I just hope wherever she is happy, because that is the one thing that I would like most. And yeah, I mean, I realize after that friendship is the truest form of relationship one could experience. And I would like to quote a Greek philosopher, Epicurus, that the greatest possession is friendship indeed. Thank you.
Well said, Meher. I felt it really because this is also happens with me. I make best friend, and when then we don't meet. Okay, so now I want to invite Sabi Bhai. Sabi Bhai, please.
I regret I cannot speak today. I'm listening. I cannot speak. I regret. Please pardon me.
It's okay. Now I want to invite Nazia Shakil.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Nazia, you're
Okay, all right. So let's continue. Hello.
Nazia, you are audible. Please continue.
Okay, all right. So let's start today's topic. So a good friend is one of life's greatest gifts. You know, they understand you without needing many words and stand by you through both joy and hardship. A true friend listens, supports, and encourages you to grow, right? So today I want to talk about someone who has a deep and lasting impact on my life, my best friend. I don't want to mention her name. So I met her in my first year of graduation, and from that moment, she has been my best friend. In a world full of wonderful people, she stands out to me in a unique way, and I'm incredibly grateful for her presence in my life. I have many friends who clearly love and support me, but she hits me differently. It's not just her kindness or her willingness to help, it's her beautiful, deep inner soul that makes her truly special. So she is always willing to hear my problems without any interruptions, no matter how big or small. She listens with such patience and care that I always feel understood and valued. She is the person who gives me strength whenever I feel low. in moments of doubt. When I don't believe in myself, she's there to remind me of my worth. She tells me what's good for me and what I should avoid, guiding me with honesty and love. She constantly cheers me on, encouraging me to be the best version of myself. Her words of wisdoms and support have been a constant source of strength for me, even in the most challenging times. So, over the years, I have made many plans focused on self love and personal growth. She has part of this journey, pushing me forward when I feel like giving up, telling me, "You can do it, you are a wonderful girl." Her belief in me has lifted me up in ways I can't fully express. So, today I want to take a moment to thank her for being my strength. Thank you so much.
Well said, Nazia. Now I want to invite Sana Fatima. Sana Fatima. Sana Fatima, if you are with us, please unmute yourself. I think there is a network issue with Sana. Now I want to invite Tasmia. Tasmia, Tasmia, are you with us? Please unmute yourself.
Hello everyone, I am Tasmia. So today's topic is, as you all know, friend. In my opinion, there is not a particular definition of a friend, but yeah, you can feel inside yourself. The person with you is understanding, caring, always always helping you when you are in difficulties or in bad situations, understanding what you can't understand.
Tasmia, are you done? Tasmia? Miss Tasmia, are you done?
There is some network issues.
So do you wanna to tell more, or are you done? Okay. So I want to invite Udba Fatima. Udba Fatima.
Assalamualaikum. As
Walaikum.
today's topic is my best friend, I would like to begin with the quotation of Walter Winchell, who was an American columnist. And it goes as a real friend is one who walks in when the rest of the world walks out. By this, we realize a significant feature of friendship, and that is being there. We know that everyone lives a life where up and downs or wax and wane come, and many a times people need some kind of support or help. So that is where we search for our real friends. A real friend means those who not only stayed there to accompany you, but who also lend a helping hand. And in my opinion, that person is your best friend. So this is not, confined to humans. We can find our books and our good deeds as our best friend. And in my case, I found God, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, as my best friend. Thank you. This is much from my side.
Okay, well said, Udba. Now I want to invite Mr. Pardeep Kumar.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello,
Mr.
I'm
Pardeep, you are audible. Please continue.
audible, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Today's topic, my best friend. Hello.
Yes, Mr. Pardeep, you are audible. Please continue. You are right. Today's topic is my best.
My best friend is Mr. Ravi. He is always stand first in the class. He is very sincere toward his work. He is always stand up first in the class. He is regular punctual. He is belong to very poor family, but he always have helping nature to every children, even me. So then he is my ideal also because he make the schedule of everything early up in the morning and time schedule toward his study and extra all thing and always respect to their elders, parents and friends like small friend, big friend, yeah, elder compared to them. Thank you, ma'am.
Well said, Mr. Pardeep. Sana Fatima, are you with us? Sana Fatima. Mr. Danish, are you with us? Please unmute yourself. Okay. Sana, do you want to speak or should I wind up the session? Sana Fatima, will you speak or should I wind up the session? I am asking last time, Sana, do you want to speak or should I wind up the session? Okay.
I'm so had to go somewhere in a really emergency. I couldn't hear
It's
you
okay, Sana, it's
just
okay, it's
now.
okay. But you can type in chat box that I will know you are not with us. Okay, please.
Okay, I'll try next time if I have to go in somewhere in an emergency. Yeah. So we were
It's okay, Sana.
so I don't have many best friends, but I do have a close friend, and her name is As. Actually, let it be. Let her name be anonymous. So I relate to Aliza because I also sometimes wonder, like, why would you be friends with me? I'm a very moody person. It's very difficult to handle me sometimes. And my friend has been there for me almost always. Like I can always rely on her for everything. I feel it's a blessing to have a best friend, to have one good best friend at least, and not just for the namesake. That's all I would like to say. I'm not really very familiar with this topic.
Okay, Sana. Now, Sabri Bhai, do you want to say something? Sabri Bhai?
Assalamu alaikum. Only two are left, and I'm a bit busy. So uh, only one is left now. So please pardon me for today. And I think everyone has gone. No one is there.
So thank you everyone for joining with us today. Hope to see you all in Wednesday's session too. Okay, thank you very much for